And what happened was Mufasa cultivated a picture, but also Sarobi, because I don't want to forget about the power of the mom in the story too, right? Because you had the mom and the dad, right, who was functionally playing a role, said that this is yours. I play my role, you play your role. We hunt, right? And we also protect. But the challenge in the story was, well, a whole lot of our young boys and our mothers experience this thing, right? Sarobi has an experience sometimes that the father that she wanted to have in Simba's life is taken away. And sometimes it is by poor choices, sometimes it's divorce, sometimes it's death, sometimes it's addiction. And what happens is that Sarobi struggles with, how do I raise a king, right, in this hostile environment? So she struggles with raising a man and protecting a man at the same time. And it's not easy. I don't know how my mom did it. I don't know how mothers are doing all these things, hunting at the highest level, right? While still providing your sons with the basic things that you need, right? So in this particular story, if you remember, right, Simba's at the wrong place at the wrong time. And sometimes when communities are relatively rough, or sometimes when conditions that aren't suitable. If we go through and talk about the current climate for anybody that is African American, the climate is very hostile, right? Whether or not we're talking about political, criminal, whatever we are, we know that it's hostile, right? So in the story, we have Simba, who is at the wrong place at the wrong time, and Mufasa steps in. The challenge is we have to go through and understand the role as a man. I'm supposed to step in. So to my brothers who are out here, I appreciate you for stepping in. Because sometimes we forget I'm supposed to step in. Mufasa stepped in, and what did Scar do? He stepped out. Because Mufasa said, man, look, as long as I'm good, we good, right? But here's a part of the story that sometimes we struggle in, because some of us who are men are Simbas, right? Who had to go through and raise ourselves in absence of conditions that were suitable, right? So Mufasa sacrifices, says, I'm gonna go through and save Simba. Right? And Simba is there, stuck there, looking at a condition, right, that is rough. And rather than go back to his mom and try to make a way, what did he do? He ran away. So the run away really could be both physical, but it also could be metaphorical, right? That sometimes you know your mom needs your help. It is complex, taking care of you, getting the shoes, getting all these things, and she's trying to speak these things about who are you supposed to become, and rather than go through and be supportive, we go through and we take on this Simba's plain lifestyle. How do we know? Because he started hanging around Pumbaa and Timon. Y'all said a secondary song, and the thing was Hakuna Matata, right?
That's when he was lost alone.
No words. Wonderful place. But in the absence of order, right? When it is Hakuna Matata, the hyenas took over. So whether we like it or not, we have to go through and deal with the fact that if I am only Hakuna Matata, right, then the reality is my neighborhood is going to stay as jacked up as it's always been. And that we will always be treated the way we are treated now. Rather than kings, we continue to bow down, right? Because here's a challenge, that even as Simba grew bigger into himself, he was still stuck in a moment where his daddy wasn't there, and he struggled. So he hunted at the less level. What lion eats bugs? Doesn't. But if I don't manifest the best me and recognize who I am, then what will happen is I accept less than what I'm supposed to be. We're supposed to be owners. We're supposed to be having high credit scores, giving back to community. That's who we're supposed to be. I know what they told you.